Since the 12th century, people of different colours and races have lived in Britain. Unfortunately, they haven't always been treated fairly. In the 17th and 18th centuries, the British Empire began to expand. By 1780, the black population in Britain was at least 20,000. African slaves were ferried across the seas to do back-breaking work in America and the Caribbean. Slaves were kept in the bottom of the ships for weeks on end. It was very cramped and uncomfortable. Small numbers were ferried to ports of London, Liverpool and Bristol. Once they arrive, they are sold at auction. Slaves are considered as property. Many of these Africans worked as butlers or other household attendants. A very well-known slave was Ulada Equiano. He was originally from Nigeria. He was sold into slavery age 11. He spent 8 years travelling the world as a slave to a British Royal Navy officer. His final master was an English merchant in Montserrat. He eventually bought his freedom for £40. He worked as an explorer and merchant for 20 years. He eventually settled in England. In the 1780s, he settled in London. He became involved in the movement to end the slave trade. In 1789, he published his memoirs. He travelled widely to promote the book and became wealthy from its royalties. On April 7th, 1792, Equiano married a local woman from Solwham, Cambridgeshire. They got married in St Andrew's Church, Solwham. Solwham residents are very proud of their connection to Equiano and often celebrate his life and achievements. In 1948, thousands of people from across the Caribbean were brought to the UK to help with labour after the World War.
Very fearful, very insecure. Nobody wanted us, still less. Nobody liked us. What the hell were we doing here in this situation when we were given to believe that we were coming here, in fact, to a home away from home?
Many of them faced discrimination. The only jobs they were offered were the ones that white people didn't want.
Something new and ugly raises its head in Britain. In Notting Hill Gate, only a mile or two from London's West End, racial violence.
In the summer of 1950, black community had enough of the way they were being treated by the locals. London's Notting Hill was the scene of some of the worst racial violence Britain had ever seen.
Joshua, what's racism?
Racism is being cruel and unfair to someone because of their colour, ethnicity, or national origin.